Hi, this is Colleen Toledano, and my piece Looking In, which is part of Playground, is on display at Hotel Henry until this Sunday, September 20th. My daughter inherited a dollhouse, which I decided to renovate and kind of got into miniatures and was able to work from my dining room table and work on little tiny things, and then suddenly, bringing it down in scale was this new interesting experience because the objects became so precious. So when Playground announced that they were going to do it again and do it outside and to make it socially safe for everyone to view, I thought, how can we bring the experience of going and seeing artwork again? And, the Burchfield had not been open all summer. So I just living a few blocks from the Burchfield and seeing it every day, I thought, gosh, that building is so interesting architecturally, and I want to be able to have people come and experience what's happening on the inside. So I had decided to recreate the Burchfield Penney in 1:8 scale, along with all the exhibitions that were on view at the time that they closed, because they had only been up, I think, for maybe a few weeks, so not a lot of visitors got to see the artwork there. So that was kind of my interest in making the miniature, but also at the same time, I had been working on kind of these artificial topiary sculptures that were really about, nurturing, what was happening on the inside of kind of the buildings and also my home. And this idea of there's a curiosity, I feel like, to topiary sculptures, taking something natural and then transforming it into a sculpture, that there's something sort of artificial about that, which I thought was interesting. So combining the idea of the topiary sculpture, the miniature, I decided, yes, to do the mini Burchfield. And probably some of the challenges, but also the things that were really exciting were really examining the building, examining all of the artwork that were on display. I didn't make all of the paintings because at the time they had a 100 painting exhibition, which I was like, okay, I think I can at least do the frames. Well, I quickly realized that every painting had a different frame, but you wouldn't know, but maybe the curators and the installers at the Burchfield would know that I replicated every frame to every painting in that show. And then also the other exhibitions, just replicating the display cases. The Burchfield was so kind to give me the paints that they actually used for the exhibition, so even the paints are the same paint on the walls that were in the gallery spaces. And then in the second floor gallery, I decided to invite local and national artists to create miniatures, miniature artwork, whether it be a miniature of what they normally make or to totally veer off and do something different, but it had to be small. So I thought that was an interesting challenge for also the artists, because it's like, how do you bring something, if you make something, very large, how do you bring it small and kind of get that same experience? And I also feel like people get really giddy about miniature things, which is something that I did. Like every time I finished something small, like there was something really exciting to show, my husband or my friends, like this little miniature. Like I even made the gallery lounge chairs in there based on like the images that I found. So there's something, you can't help but be really happy when you see these small little objects. So that was something I also wanted people to experience when they came and saw this piece.